Hi everyone, so is what I'm about to make better than the celery juice cleanse? I'm a massive fan of cucumber juice. For me, it's my number one, it's the flusher. When everybody says they're bloated, I say on an empty stomach, wake up, cucumber, cucumber, cucumber. Both celery and cucumber have very similar properties when it comes down to what they do for you nutritionally. I mean, they're both natural diuretics, so they get rid of the bloat, which is fantastic. They're both good for blood pressure. They're natural anti-inflammatories. They hydrate you like crazy, which is absolutely fantastic. So why am I trying to improve the celery juice on its own? There's no question. I've tried both side by side and with some clients as well. And you're going to get a better flush. That's why I call it the flusher. You're going to get a better follow through. You know what I'm talking about. We all want it. That's what happens. Now I've got my favorite juicing companion with me. Hello, Nama. And this is going to be my breakfast. This is the flush. Wake up. I've already done my exercise, had some water on board, but this is so hydrating. And like I said, you're going to yield so much more from cucumber juice than you would celery. Now, I would go 50-50. So your juice wants to be 50% cucumber and 50% celery. Ideally. Now I say ideally if you're new to juicing or you go, Jace, that's just too much vegetable, even though cucumber's very palatable on a juice by itself. But if you need to throw in a little bit of apple, it is not going to hinder the flushing ability. In fact, if anything, it will help. It's got soluble fiber, pectin in the apple juice itself. So it would do no harm if you want to go 40-40-20. 40% cucumber, 40% celery, and 20% apple. Nothing wrong with doing that at all. Very simple in here. You don't even need to really cut anything. I mean, with celery, all I do is I get the bunch of celery, and then you just put it in to I try and get it to where the hopper is, and I've just miscalculated because what we're trying to do is get it to the top there. There you go. Now you can just put these in. I like cutting them because you're going to fit them in. Now, one of my favorite words that I've learned recently, I know it sounds mad that I'm learning words, is to tessellate. It's like Tetris. And so what you've got to do sometimes, you've got to try and carefully get them in a way where you're tessellating. I know, who ever knew that I would ever know such a word? Anyway, so we're just trying to get this perfectly balanced on a 50-50 deal here because we're just trying to fill the hopper. And when you fill the hopper, you get about 500 mil, you should do. But again, if you filled it up with celery, you wouldn't get that because you need the combination of the two. I think that's it. Might be able to get a bit more. I think we're just about, nailed it. Now, all we do with this, walk-away technology, fantastic. I turn that on. That does its thing. I'll go and make a call. There you go. And that is one of the beauties. I've just done a bit of social media. While the juicer was making the juice for me. And I can't say this enough. If you haven't got a Nama J2 juicer and you're into juicing every single day, just make your life easy. It's the best investment you're going to have. Right, turn this off. And now we pour this out. Now, I know that the celery juice guy, Anthony William, known as the medical medium, he would say 16 ounces. We don't really deal with ounces over here. However, it's just under 500 milliliters. 454, was it something like that? I got help. And so what we do, now I've gone for what I call the real Jace's flusher, and that is what I haven't yet. Now that's going to be 500 mil. Now, there's no way, well, you see it on the celery juice cleanse when I said it's worth a hype, and you see me making celery juice in one of these, which is fantastic. But the reason why we have such yield, and I can't repeat this enough, is because we've upped the game from the celery juice cleanse. The yield is so much stronger, and it's more hydrating than celery too. And I'm used to some vegetable juice, but I'm still not a fan. I've got to be honest. That's why I added apples from the original days, or carrot, because it's a little bit sweet or whatever. This doesn't require it. It really doesn't. It's mild. It doesn't make you wince. It's not too bitter. But if you want to add a little bit of apple, then you can. So that is, I call it the Jace's flusher. But it's a flush cleanse. It's the one up from the celery juice. Check out other recipes on my YouTube channel. I'm going to shoot a few more while I'm here. Can you press the subscribe button if you haven't done it already? Come on, do me a favor. I'm not here for the goodness of my health. I'm here for the goodness of yours. Not corny at all. Cheers all. That's actually really good. Really.